Aries for Tuesday. All right. Hello, Aries. Well, we got the Four of Swords. You might be feeling a lot of overwhelmment here. I'm hearing overstimulated, okay? You might be feeling like it's time for a vacation or something like that. Four of Swords talks about just a lot of things going on, and it's time to get some rest, okay? You may be feeling a little exhausted, but this is more so mental exhaustion, okay? This is not like, oh my gosh, I'm tired. My body is physically tired. Could be, in addition to, confirmation. So you could be in addition to feeling physically tired because you're mentally tired. But I'm also hearing that, I'm hearing that you just need to, lie down and get some rest. This doesn't have to be sleep. This is just rest, okay? Rest, because your mind is overwhelmed. I'm hearing overly stimulated. Work, it's got a lot going on, okay? We just had our card of the day, the angel card. If you haven't seen it, this is probably the day before, so you'll see it the next day. But yeah, I'm seeing just overly stimulated here, okay? Your hidden energies, the Chariot and the Page of Cups. Stay focused. Stay focused, because this is just a small thing. Stay focused, all right? Because I just feel like other people are overwhelming you right now, okay? The Chariot card says to stay focused, stay focused, stay focused, stay focused, okay? Even when you're tired, even when you need, the rest, like close your eyes for a moment, give yourself that pep talk you need. Page of Cups talks about a small message and stuff like that. So I'm just seeing small things like, 10 minutes of rest, 10 minutes of, okay, I'm not going to let anyone bother me for a second. Even if you're at work, I'm seeing someone having to go to their car and kind of just get themselves together. Or, if you're at home, I'm just seeing, slightly just deciding, okay, I'm vacuuming, I'm going to sit down for a second, or I'm cooking. I need to get off my feet for a minute. Things like that. That's what I'm seeing for you, okay, Aries? I hope you have a better day, okay? Just remember to get some rest. And again, it's not about getting sleep. It's about overly stimulating. So, I'm seeing somebody put those little things over their eyes to make sure that you get, mental rest. Because you could be having a headache. I'm seeing strong and heavy headache here. And something about something causing a headache or maybe even a migraine, hopefully not. But, turn off all bright lights and take off all sounds involved unless it's very relaxing like this chakra music that I'm playing. Anyways, that's what I have for you. I hope this information helped and blessed. And again, I hope you have a better, brighter day. Okay, Aries, thank you so much for your time. Taurus for Tuesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Taurus for Tuesday? Father, Taurus for Tuesday, we got the Death card. Okay, this is just transformations right now, right? I believe you got this yesterday in a whole different deck, if I'm not mistaken. But you're going through a transition phase right now, okay? It's time to let someone or something go, and I feel like you don't want to. This person could be very meaningful in your life, a friend or a family member or something. But it's time, okay? I'm here. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. I don't know. It's so hard. It is so hard. Yeah, but you have to put some boundaries on somebody that you've been helping for a while now. You've been helping them. Like I'm seeing fountain, just pouring yourself into them, pouring time, energy, money, food, help. Six of Pentacles is here, okay? And Six of Pentacles talks about helping those that are in need and things like that. But it doesn't look like it's reciprocated. And that number 6 is about reflection. You're thinking about all the times that you've given to this person and they haven't given back. They haven't given back the respect. It's almost at this point expected of you to give to them. And you need to stop that. Taurus, you need to stop that. Because I'm hearing that, even though I love the good times that we have and the laughs that we have, it comes at a cost. It comes at a high cost for you. Say you take somebody to work every day and you like and enjoy the memories, the loving, jovial times, when we're talking, we're having a good time, we're laughing. But it's taken away from your gas. It's taken away from your time. It's taken away from the things you want to do. Boundaries, okay? Healthy boundaries. Queen of Swords talks about boundaries. It's time to create those healthy boundaries towards somebody that you've been giving to for a very long time. It's time they find their way, okay? They have to find their way. They will find it, all right? Just understand that, all right? I don't know. I might not have given you this reading yesterday. I don't know. Who knows? My memory, you know, is 12, y'all. Who knows? But I am seeing that definitely it kind of feels familiar, even if it might not have been yours yesterday. It feels like, you know, letting go of someone that you know you have to let go of, and it hurts. But healthy boundaries, meaning don't let people walk over you. Just because you have it to give doesn't mean you always should. They have to find their way, okay, Taurus? This is a family member, a lover, a loved one, whoever it is, you know? Anyways, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much. Gemini for Tuesday. All right, Gemini. Let's see, Father, what do we have for Gemini for Tuesday? Gemini for Tuesday. We have the Tower. Oh, my gosh, okay? This is a sudden, like, I don't know, I'm hearing breakup or a sudden argument or a sudden, like, okay, the Tower comes to shake something up that's not even stable in the first place. I was about to say in the beginning, but yeah, it wasn't stable. It may have started off feeling good. It may have started off feeling nice, but this is no longer feeling good to you anymore. So now here comes this argument, or I'm hearing argument. I'm hearing huge argument that's just like, this is your chance to say, all right, no mas. I'm done with this. And be completely done. Because this is a Tower moment. A Tower moment is a big sudden change that you need to take place in your life, okay? Because this is something that can't keep going on anymore. Whether it's a habit or whether it's a person, I'm really seeing this be a person. But if it's a habit, it's something that can't go on anymore. Say you do a lot of smoking, and now all of a sudden you're having a hard time breathing, you know? Be careful. I'm not saying this to scare anybody, you know. I'm not that type of reader. I don't like to invoke fear or any kind or do anything like that. But something has to change. It has to. In order for you to get the picture that this isn't right, this isn't good for you, okay? So stop it. I'm just saying stop it, okay? Or it could be a relationship where y'all just have one big argument, and then boom, it's over with. It had to be over with. It's done, okay? Anything it could be in your life, this is what it's saying, you know, it's gonna be kind of sudden. It's gonna be like, whoa, but it's gonna be very, very well appreciated, okay? Your hidden energy, ooh, the Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords, clarity is here. Like I said with the smoking or drinking, say you're drinking a lot and then all of a sudden you're having problems with your back, your kidneys, or your liver or anything like that. You know, this comes as a warning to say, hey, stop that. We're trying to show you some things. We're pointing this out to you. We're making this clear to you, okay? Again, not trying to invoke fear, just showing you what it absolutely is, okay? And the Ten of Swords is that ending that brings new beginnings, which means, you know, you moving on with yourself or whatever. Don't blame yourself for any of this, all right? Don't feel guilty about it, because all these knives in this depiction of the card, this is my deck, by the way, you guys, available on my website. But you guys, it's pointing towards you, so make sure you don't feel guilty about what needs to end. It needs to end. It has to happen, okay? Don't feel any guilt. Don't feel shame. It should bring you relief. Ten of Swords talks about an ending that brings relief or sadness or both. And I feel like it brings both, okay? With all the Tower and the Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords, yeah, this is going to be clear to you that it had to happen this way. All right? I hope this helped and blessed, okay, Gemini? Thank you so much for your time. Cancer, all right? Cancer for Tuesday, Father. What do we have for Cancer for Tuesday? That came quickly, but it came in reverse, okay? We got the Queen of Wands in reverse, which is that lack of confidence, okay? You have to have a lot more confidence in yourself, okay? I don't know what it is, but I feel like you kind of got better with yourself, and then you kind of left it. It left really quickly. I heard just as quickly as it came, it may have left, okay? Confidence is like, okay, I got the confidence to do this. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm attracting all the good things in my life and stuff. And then for some reason, you got mixed around, okay? And I feel like this is somebody. I feel like this is someone in your life that is, I'm hearing verbal abuse, okay? And you might not even take it as that. You might not even know that that's what it is. That's what I'm hearing. It's kind of like sneak diss. You know, you're hanging with your friends and you say, hey, you know, I just got a new car, or I got a new deal, or I just did this, you know, and you're proud of it. And they go, oh, you know, what you gonna do with that little car? It's like, little car? Like, wait a minute. You know, sneak dissing. I'm hearing maybe even a family member, mom or dad. Maybe you talk to someone about your plans. I warn you guys all the time not to share too much. And I know how hard it is. Trust me, okay? Even when I get excited about something, I want to tell my family, and even unintentionally, sometimes they have like the best intentions for me, but they also can say something that creates that small amount of doubt that flips my confidence into, oh my gosh, I was so excited about this. Now I'm like, why would they say that? You know, why would they feel that way when I'm so excited? Should you be on my same energy level? So I'm just feeling like someone brought you down, and this is verbal abuse. This is someone who said something to you that is opposite of how you felt and how you presented some information. Remember to stop inviting people to the conversation. I know how hard it is. I know how exciting it is when you hear about, oh my gosh, I might be getting this new role in this play, or I might be getting this new job, or I might be, you know, changing jobs. Some people be like, oh, you should stay where you at. And you're like, whoa. So I invited you to my life to add to that conversation. You know, your hidden energy is the 4 of Cups in the Sun. Somebody blocking your shine. Look how they blocked your shine real quick, okay? Because they trying to pick a shade tree for you to sit up under. That's an old school saying. Y'all Southern. I'm Texas, okay? I live in Texas, y'all. Bear with me. But 4 of Cups is about rejection. Like, no, I don't want that. Because now I'm not as happy about it as I once was, okay? The Sun card. Don't let anybody pick a shade tree for you to sit under. Don't let anyone block your shine. And again, that's shady. I told you, shade. Sneak this in. Watch out for that. That's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope this helped and blessed. Leo for Tuesday. All right, Leo. Let's see, Father, what do we have for Leo for Tuesday? Ooh, and it came upright temperance. You've been finding balance here, okay? You've been finding balance here, okay? I'm loving it. I'm feeling like this has a lot to do with your daily task and your, what do you call that? Okay, checklist. Okay, I wake up, I take my vitamins, I work out a little bit. I don't know if you work out. I'm not adding that to your to-do list. But I'm seeing someone checking out for to-do lists and really like sticking to their routine. You might be creating a new routine, which is different, but it's creating balance within you, okay? And it's also balancing you emotionally, okay? Drinking a lot more water as well, I'm seeing, because I'm seeing that being like one of the indications of your balance. Like feeling a little bit better about yourself, feeling more grounded. That water is absolutely helping. Remember, some people say, oh, you don't need water, you need to eat fruit, you need to eat vegetables, and you get water from that, and I get that, but also a nice glass of water or some tea, which has a lot of water content in it, you know what I'm saying? Cucumbers, watermelon, a lot of things that have water bases in it that helps you, okay? It's not about chugging bottles and bottles and bottles and feeling bloated and blah. No, I'm seeing a balance, a delicate balance between the things that you're doing and with intent, okay? Not just drinking water because people say so. Drinking it like this is a gift from life for me to drink something, you know? Your hidden energy is the Chariot and the 2 of Wands. You're very, 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 very focused on your plans, okay? You have made some plans and you're very focused. Like I said, oh my gosh, this is 2 of Wands is about making plans. I'm seeing you absolutely sticking to that to-do list, okay? Or at least changing your path, okay? This is part of your journey. Like, I'm changing my path. I'm changing what I used to do and becoming better, okay, Leo? I'm seeing you wanting better, doing better, and making things happen in order to do that. So that means that you're driven, you're very focused, and you're very determined to do that, okay? So again, like I said, to-do list, drinking more water, eating better, things like that. You're really, really focused on your balance. Excuse me. Confirmation burp, excuse me. You could even be, what do you call that? Doing more meditation and things like that, or yoga, or working out or something here. But yeah, temperance. You've also been governing your attitude, which is amazing. Not popping off on people when you really want to. Sticking to the plan, breathing through things. I love to see it. That's what I love to see. All right, Leo, thank you so much for your time. Have a beautiful, blessed one. Virgo for Tuesday. Hello, Virgo. Let's see, Father, what do we have for Virgo for Tuesday? Oh, we got the 2 of Cups. All right. Creating that balance within yourself, loving your dark and your light side. I'm also seeing that's bringing in some sort of relationship or something. Something that feels good here, okay? This is one of those things where it's not like, I'm not seeing anything from your past. I'm not seeing anything like no one that you tried with before, or if you have tried with before, maybe they've created balance within themselves and they have upgraded and elevated their life. But I am seeing so much more of like, this is new energy, okay? That's why I'm seeing something new. I'm seeing two different colors here, but it's new, like fresh, revived. I don't see something recycled. I'm seeing something renewed, okay? So either new or renewed. And I love it, okay? Because I'm seeing, because you have been working on yourself or let someone go. This is after you let something go, okay? Something go out of your life. You found balance, and this is inviting in some really good, fresh, new energy, okay? Your hidden energy is the Five of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Ooh. Ooh. This is after letting something go with love. Because it just never worked out. This is letting something go with love, out of love. Like, okay, I can't deal with that anymore. All that fighting, all that bickering, all that arguing and stuff, I'm good, okay? Because you're no longer there in life. You're no longer adding the toxicity to your life, okay? I'm seeing you let something go with love. And when you let something go with love, love finds its way to you. Okay? You can't hold on to that and expect true love to come into your life. You can't hold on to all this drama, all this conflict, all this chaos and stuff, people trying to pull you back, because I still do see something in your past trying to pull you back. That's why Father is making an emphasis on, this is not something that is, you know, old. This isn't like an ex or something. And if it is an ex, this is an ex who's elevated. This is not anybody that's bringing this type of drama. This is something you gotta let go. Okay? Let go of all that arguing, that chaos, and that drama, because, you know, letting go with love, saying, you know what, this has done its course, and, you know, I love myself enough. See, that's how you invite true love in. You got to love yourself first. That's why I said finding that balance within yourself, loving your dark and your light side, deciding that you deserve better, you deserve more, and so do they. They don't deserve to be arguing with you. You don't deserve to be arguing with them. So that's how you invite this Two of Cups love in, okay? Someone who loves themselves as well, okay, and chooses them. So in order to choose this person, you choose yourself first, and you don't choose that drama or whatever that chaoticness was, okay? Anyways, I just made up a word with chaoticness. Anyways, Libra for Tuesday. Hello, Libra. Let's see, Libra for Tuesday, Father. What do we have here? We got the Seven of Wands, okay? You're defensive. I feel like you're protecting yourself from a lot of things right now, okay? I'm hearing turned off. Somebody starts arguing with you. You like, look, get back and leave me alone, please. Get back and leave me alone. Seven of Wands doesn't actually mean like I'm going to fight you or anything like that. I don't mean defensive like, okay, you're annoying me, you're upsetting me, let me put some hands on you. You're like, just stop talking. Or maybe you just stop talking. And out of defense, you just shut down. You shut off. You might even walk out and close the door. And I'm not seeing somebody slam the door or anything like that. I'm like, anyways, you know. You might close it loudly, but I'm not hearing like, bam, boom, kaboom. You know, if that makes sense. It's not supercharged. It's one of those things like, I said the last thing that I'm going to say. Or, you know, I done had whatever. This is it. Whatever. You win, okay? Boom. The door might slam loudly, okay? This is male or woman, male or female. But I am seeing some kind of like, you know, I'm not dealing with that. Okay. Your hidden energy is the Five of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. This still sort of makes you sad, though. That's why you shut down before you get there, because your frustration can make you say some things that come from a very negative place when you get this sad, okay? Five of Cups energy is very, very sad. Like, this is just upsetting me because you don't like imbalance. You don't like whenever your relationships, this could be a family member, a loved one, somebody that you're romantically involved with, whoever this is, it's kind of like you go alone and you may cry about this, okay? It may upset you to that point, but you don't want them to see it, and you don't want to say things out of frustration, because I am seeing how frustrating this kind of is. Like, please leave me alone. Leave me alone. And then when you close the door, it's like, man, why can't we all just have a beautiful life? Why can't we just get along, okay? This could be sister, brother, whatever. I'm seeing this be somebody in your family or someone in your household, because we got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands, which means this is absolutely a burden that's inside your house or something like that, okay? 10 of Cups is all about your family life and things like that. And the 10 of Wands is like, why is this so heavy? And that's what makes and creates the emotional part of this, the tears, you know, the frustration, because you don't like when things are out of balance, okay? So I do see that. That's what I see, okay? I just want you to be encouraged that, you know, arguments happen and fights happen and things will be okay. Make sure you enjoy the time alone and cry it out if you need to. That's what I have for you. I hope. Scorpio for Tuesday. All right, Scorpio. Let's see, Father. What do we have? We got these two things that wanted to fly over. You're moving on from feeling like blah, okay? I don't know. I feel like somebody put you in something where you're just like, I don't want that anymore. I don't want it anymore. I don't want this anymore. Cause I've tried my odds and I realize I deserve somebody that'll treat me right. Ooh, ooh. You fed up with somebody or something. This could be a partner, like a, you know, romantic partner. Or this could also be something in business or something like that. But you don't want it anymore. You're deciding, hey, you know, I'm not even tripping on it anymore. She said, because I know my worth, so you can keep that drama. I don't want it anymore. The song is called, dang, what's that song called? Not Anymore by LaToya Luckett. Okay, yeah. But the Six of Swords is about moving on. And look, I think the Six of Swords in this picture, they're smiling. This is my deck, y'all, by the way. This is my deck. You can find it on my website, okay? These inspired by my two cats, Jay and Gray. But anyways, peak game, okay? Like, I'm moving on with happiness because I don't want this anymore. Four of Cups is like you got all these options and all these things and somebody trying to give you something and you like, look, I don't want any of that. I don't even need your apology anymore. I don't need anything. I just got to move forward. This could be a job, okay? It doesn't always have to be about relationships, but I am getting heavy relationships for some of you guys. And some of you guys, it's a job. Like, you know what? Y'all want to give me this, that, and whatever, and I'm not happy here. So no, you got it. Have fun. Because I'm smiling on the way out, okay? Your hidden energy is strength and Ace of Swords. Yeah, you have so much clarity on this. It's crazy. So much clarity. Ace of Swords talks about mentally you are absolutely open to the truth. You know the truth. And you know that you deserve somebody that'll treat you right, or a job that treats you better, or, you know, a business partner that understands more and helps you more than hurts you and goes back and forth with you. You don't want all of that drama anymore. And the strength card is the strength that it takes to move forward, okay? It does take a lot of strength to move forward. A lot of patience with yourself as well. 222 on the timer as I was saying that. A lot of strength, lots of patience with yourself, because it does take a brave soul to continue to move forward. Even when things kind of like feel like this was right at the time when you made the decision to make this business deal, to start this job, or to start this relationship, whatever it was, it's no longer there. So now you have to be brave enough to say, this isn't for me anymore. Not anymore. I don't want it anymore. Yes. Okay. Anyways, I'm glad that you see your worth, and I'm glad you have the clarity on that. That's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Sagittarius. Hello. Okay, let's see what we got for Sagittarius for Tuesday. Sagittarius. Oh, we got the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups in reverse. We got somebody very, very immature here. Petty Betty, okay? Be careful, because I feel like this person is supercharged with a lot of passion that they want to like inject their opinions on you, okay? This is absolutely somebody super petty, okay? Page of Cups talks about somebody immature, and when it reversed, it's a lot more misunderstandings because the maturity just isn't there, okay? This is someone who like sometimes isn't thinking as big, you know, as you are, kind of very small-minded. And with the Knight of Wands, this is their fiery argument. They are standing on it. They don't care. That is the hill they want to lay on, okay? They don't want your opinion to change them. They want you to listen to their opinion, okay? This could be anybody in your life, okay? It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. I'm seeing this could be like a family member or whatever. Or, you know, even if it is a romantic partner, this is somebody who just like, no, you're going to listen to me. You're going to hear what I'm saying, and you're going to agree with me. And you're like, wait, what? To the point where, you know, they take the argument too far. This is somebody who takes it too far. Somebody taking it too far. Like, Wait, what you say? Like, they're saying something outrageous, okay? Your hidden energy is the Justice card and the Three of Swords. Yeah, that's because this person is very unhealed. They're very unbalanced, but you know the truth. So if you know the truth, don't be worried about their opinion, because they're trying to project their emotions, okay? They're very unhealed. Three of Swords means they have a lot of healing to do, okay? They come in place from a very unhealed vibe. And like I told you, the immaturity is just there. And it's loud. And so just because you know the truth, don't let them knock you off of balance, okay? This could be a work-related thing too, or something like that, where it's just like, you know the truth. This doesn't even have anything to do with age, okay? Don't think because I'm saying immaturity that we're talking somebody younger than you, because I'm not seeing that, okay? Father is making an emphasis on that. This could be somebody older than you. This could be somebody, 10 years older than you, 20 years older than you, whatever. Could be the same age as you, okay? But, you stay balanced while they, go through their own chaotic moments, okay? Because look, that ambulance is going by, or a fire truck, or whatever that is. This is their emergency. This is their beating of the table. Oh my gosh, you gotta hear me out. They might even cuss you out. Stay calm, stay cool, stay collected, okay? Stay happy and move forward, okay? Six of Swords is here to say that. And right underneath that, we got the Five of Wands, okay? Five of Wands is all that drama, chaos, and stuff they trying to add to your life. Capricorn for Tuesday. All right, Capricorn, let's see, Father, what do you have for Capricorn? Oh, we got a Tower coming. Oh my gosh, some kind of big change. Something's happening here, okay? Something is like, boom. All right. It all has to fall down, okay? It all has to fall down. Oh, when it all falls down. But I'm hearing that this is a good one. This is a good Tower. This is one of those things where, I feel like the shock value is going to be other people and not you, okay? I'm feeling like this shock value is going to be other people. Maybe you have to tell all your employees that, hey, this is not, working out. I got to downsize. So it's not you that's experiencing this Tower, okay? I'm hearing inadvertently you're going to experience it emotionally because of other people. You have compassion, but I'm seeing that this Tower is something different. This Tower is like, something that you have to give bad news to. Hidden energy is the Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This Tower is good for you. This sounds so crazy because a lot of people be like, Towers are like scary. Oh my gosh, brace yourself and all of that. A Six of Wands is victory. There's a victory here, okay? And this is destined to happen, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune, these are good changes. This is a good change. The Wheel of Fortune and victory, this is good change. This is something to celebrate about, okay? But not everybody's going to be happy about it. Or maybe you have to say, hey, guys, I got to step down from my position as CEO. I got to give my kids or my family better time. Whatever the case is, whatever the excuse is, everyone's not going to like it. This is a boom. And it's blowing up other people's world, and you have to be the bearer of bad news. As I split the deck, we got the Two of Cups. You have to be the bearer of bad news. The Two of Cups talks about, coming together. This could even be you, like, telling people, hey, I just got into a new relationship, and, it disappoints everyone around you as far as that's concerned. Three of Pentacles, or it could be, like I said, job-related here, okay? Where it's like you got to tell your coworkers something or your employees something, and they're like, oh, my gosh, what? Yeah, but it's victory on your end. This is something that's destined. This is something that's good for you. This is something that is fate. This has to happen for you, even though, again, this could be an emotional Tower for you because it's going to make you feel like, oh my gosh, I got to deliver this news, or I have to make this decision, or I have to tell these people something. And it kind of hurts you emotionally. You might even cry over it, but you're still celebrating because it's great for you. This is good change. Good change, great change. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much. Aquarius for Tuesday. All right, Aquarius. Let's see Aquarius, my Aquas. Let's see. Ooh, we got the Sun. All right, some happiness falls in. And I heard falls in, okay? Falls in. I feel like it's been a while since your happiness, since you've been like, been able to smile, okay? For some reason, I'm hearing that Tupac quote where he's like, you got to smile to keep from crying or something like that. You know what I mean? yeah, you gotta smile through the pain, through the rain, through anything. I just feel like you gotta find a reason to smile. And I feel like yesterday, with you counting your blessings, you have found a reason to keep that smile on your face, okay? It's not always like, oh my gosh, I have to have good news and it has to be a thrilling life. This is just like, I'm smiling because I'm still here, okay? I thankfully don't look like what I've been through, okay? Testimony after testimony after testimony. And it could be nothing really truly happened. You're just counting your blessings, okay? So continue to count those blessings, Aquarius, because I like that. I like to see that smile. Oh, and you've made a very big choice to create those boundaries that are needed to keep people away from you, especially those who affect your stability. This could be your job. This could be a boss, a manager, or something like that. Or somebody who's very bossy and, you know, just like, and you're like, look, okay, stay back. All right, I'm protecting my peace, my stability, my finances. I'm not allowing you to take my joy away, okay? Queen of Swords is that boundaries, like, no. Come over here, you're going to get told off. Because, look, I'm happy today. Don't ruin my happiness, okay? All right, but I see you really chilling, which is amazing because this cat is just chilling in the sunlight. Again, you guys, this is my card deck, okay? It's available on my website, all right? Inspired by my two cats. But anyways, yeah, I definitely see you creating that happiness from within yourself. And that's beautiful. That's amazing. That's not letting people steal your joy. That's deciding, hey, you can't take my joy today. I'm happy today. And letting your smile be everything, all right? Love that energy. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Keep it up. Keep counting those blessings and keep finding reasons to smile no matter what you're going through, all right? Pisces for Tuesday. All right, Pisces. Father, what do you have for Pisces? Pisces for Tuesday. The Hanged Man. You might feel a bit stuck on today, but remember that the Hanged Man comes to say, it's time for you to just stop and observe some things, okay? Hang out for a bit. Enjoy this moment and see things in a different perspective, okay? You could be seeing things in a negative light, and it's time that you find that positivity and start pouring that back into the situation, okay? This could be anything. This could have to do with work, school, home, whatever. Pour more positivity on it, okay? You might be seeing things that's so negative right now, and it's time that you just take a moment. Stop doing and start just observing, okay? You really sometimes have to really start and reground yourself too. Because when you start to move throughout life, you just like start moving. You never stop and think. So today, Pisces, find time to put that phone down. Find time to put that phone down, okay? That's very important, all right? Once you find time to put the phone down and, you know, stop trying to escape reality, you know, escaping your thoughts, sit with your thoughts for more than 10 minutes. Sit with your thoughts for about 15 minutes, okay? And just stop, because at first, see, the reason why Father is advising more than 10 minutes is because when you first sit down, because you've been running so much and avoiding your thoughts, when you first sit down, it's going to take a while for your mind to clear. Your mind is going to still be racing. You're going to be sitting still and your mind is still going to be running, okay? Allow it time to adjust. Don't get up before your mind stops and slows down at least, okay? So I'm hearing 15 minutes at least. No phone, no TV. Unless you're going to put on some chakra music like I got on. Like it's got a little YouTube with the little, you know, colors or something in the back. That kind of just takes your mind off of something, okay? All the things of the world. Stop thinking about all the things that are going on around you. Stop thinking about your job. Stop thinking about people. Stop thinking about relationships. Stop thinking about family. Stop thinking for a second, okay? 15 minutes. 8 of Cups and 10 of Cups. This could be because you've been trying to escape your present moment for a long time. 8 of Cups is walking away. 10 of Cups is about your present moment. You could even be dealing with family or home life or something like that. But 10 of Cups talks about being present for a second, okay? Walk away and take time for yourself. Walk away and spend time with self for now, okay? That's what I'm really saying. Take a second, okay? 15 minutes ain't asking for much when we're talking about a 24-hour schedule. All right? 15 minutes. All right. Anyways, that's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed, Pisces. Thank you so much for your time, as always.